Hello guys and welcome to the channel. This is Marv and this is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. I want to apologize because ever since that Pisces new moon that we had, my schedule has been absolutely bananas. Ever since the new moon and Pisces, well, as well guys as Saturn moving into Pisces, there was a huge shift. And just like with every shift, when there is a shift of that nature, I have to be called back, all right, to work with individuals, work on myself with these moon shifts and this energy shifting. That Pisces moving into Saturn moving into Pisces was a huge deal, it really was. And I do believe that by now that information should be on the channel. I had to start that early. Because this was a jam-packed month with a lot of our Astro Sky guys being so full, I am just not as timely as I would be. So I'm just going to let you know. Where we stand right now is I'm going to go ahead and go into our intro, and then that is how we're going to do it. Okay, so I just want to let you know, I wanted to apologize for that. And what we're going to do is go into what they're not telling you for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We are going to finish the rest of the what aren't they telling you for Pisces season. We will start Aries season with a bang because the season, the sun moves into, if I'm not mistaken, Aries on the 20th, and the next day or sometime that night, possibly the middle of the night, depending on where you are, we have our new moon in Aries. So we got a lot to cover. Also Saturn and Pluto. What's going on today? Happy St. Patrick's Day. I wish I was in Dublin right now. I know in my homeland they do put the dye in the Chicago River. Everybody sent me pictures. It makes me very homesick. However, Aries, Venus has moved into Taurus today as well. So we are going to go into what are they telling you. Venus and Taurus is hitting you in your second house. Let's go ahead and get started and clear this board. What do I have on the board? I have my Scentsy Go, which is right here. I'm going to be changing out what I want to smell. What I want to smell. Those of you always ask me for, and I really should be doing this on my other channel, Marvelous Miscellaneousness, but I've just been bringing things that I'm surrounded around into the shot, so please. But this is Simply Diamond. This is an element warmer from Scentsy, and it is super cute. It just came, and it's so small that I'm going to have it around me while I read. Typically, I don't do that, but I'm stepping outside of the box, and it is what it is. So I just had it in the frame. So I'm going to move it so you won't see it, but I will smell it. And what I'm going to put in there is rainbow sherbet. It smells super good. All right. I got a lot of content coming to Marvelous Miscellaneousness because I have to go over all of the stuff I have to go over. And finally, we are going to be changing out the scent. This is Pink Sunshine. And I'm going to be changing it. And we're going to be going into Starburst Sky. It smells so good. All right. We're going to be doing that so you can see. Move these over. I didn't even tell you. I just simply did that. All right. And let's get started. So we're going to go into, that's on. Let's go. Move that out the shot. We're going to go right into pulling an oracle card to figure out what this individual is going through, Aries. The person that you're connecting with when you clicked on the video, you could take it the way that you want. If you're not connecting with anyone, it could be what you're going through. All right. Don't overthink it. If it resonates, it resonates. Mirrors. That popped right out. Thank you, Spirit. So your person right now is dealing with mirrors and releasing. Oh my goodness, that smells good. Mirror. So, oh, my pen is falling. What is going on, guys? I don't want my diamond to break. My cute little pen fell. Sorry, guys. So, this is the card that came out, and this is mirrors, okay? I'm intuitively picking up the fact that they are giving energy back that they say that they, or that they feel that they are getting. They may not even realize that that's what they're doing. And then at the top of the deck, representing an overall energy, is release, okay? I'm going to go into, and this is pretty self-explanatory, Aries collective, releasing what no longer serves you. We're going to go into mirrors. This is a numberless deck, which you never really see me do. I'm all about the numerology, but we're going to just roll with it, okay? All right. Life mirrors us back to ourselves. Encounters in the outer world tells us about our inner world. If we keep experiencing conflicts with others, we may find that we're projecting our internal struggles outward. By paying attention to what's happening in our lives, we can see where we need healing or where we can grow. Things will happen that is beyond our control, but it's how we respond. We know this, guys. It's how we respond that reveals our inner workings. As we move forward, remember to reflect. What is going on in your life at this moment? Can you trace that back to what's happening internally? So your person is undergoing a lot of changes, and Aries, so are you. All right. The astrological year starts when the sun moves into your sign. Not the new year by the Gregorian calendar, not the Chinese New Year as the Chinese calendar states, but the astrological year, my darlings, start with you. So you've been through hell. So this person could be mirroring things where back onto you, although this is what they're not telling you. These two cards represent what they could be going on, what could be going on with them from a spiritual perspective. So, and from what's being reflected back at them, this individual possibly has to do, obviously, some healing. And so do you. All right. Which will lead to, it's like this is what they're going through and what they need to do. And then the top of the deck is basically like message from spirit. All right. So the message from the divine is it's time to release these things. So as you guys, we're going to start with them and read it from their perspective. As they project these things onto you, they could be projecting. And now all of it needs to be healed. It needs to be released. Release the old so the new can enter. Trust that by letting things go, what is meant for you will find your orbit. We can weigh ourselves down with too much, whether that takes the form of objects, judgments, thoughts, emotions, demands our time, and so much more. These hefty attachments and obscure us from our true selves, or just obscure us, period, okay? Notice what makes you feel closer to yourself and what pulls you further away, all right? What lights you up, what drains you. As you release everything heavy, what remains is clarity, all right? That's the message from divine. Let's get into what they're not telling you. This is going to be 5 cards, all right? And we are going to get the main energy out on the board. We are going to then go into clarifying those cards. And then once they are clarified, if there are any major arcana, we will reflect upon those. And then I will close you out of here. All right, this is where we're going. Let's go backwards. Let's go forwards. All right, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aries, Suns, and Risings, Venus and Taurus, hitting you in your second house, hitting you in your house of money. All right. All right, so we're going into a 2 of Swords, which is also the Hangman. We're going into a Knight of Cups, which is represented by those 2 fish. Thank you. Heart place reveals 9 swords. This person is up at night. All right. We also have King of Swords, which also in this deck is the Emperor, which is you. So you have come out in this reading. All right. We also end this with 9 wands. This is also the sun. So it is very, very clear that this person wants you, is in love with you, and is hurt by something from the past. Let's start here. You could feel like they have cut their emotions off, okay? They don't know what to do about something, all right? They're in their Two of Swords. They're blocking out emotionally. They're trying to block out the pain. They feel possibly that if they go back down that road, it ends bad for everybody. In the meantime, this is Hangman in this particular deck. Hangman is urging them at the same time while they're blocking out their emotions that they should be really going within and seeing what was that let me go back to that one thing that stuck with me in this book. They are going in and it's yes, projecting their internal struggles outward. Okay. And all of this uncomfortableness that they're going through right now is setting them up for success, ironically, because if they release this, they're going to heal from it. Okay. They feel like there's been an up and down. This person has been in and out with this Knight of Cups. It could be that they were attached to an outcome, a overly sensitive, romantic sort of outcome that didn't do anybody any good. Aries, okay? It didn't do anybody any good. Being stuck on an outcome and married to an outcome about your reaction to something, what you should have said, how you should have handled something. And they want the romance, but then they don't want to do the work. Now, don't get me wrong. This is a sweetheart of a card. However, it really doesn't serve you well. And by them penalizing you because by blocking their emotions out is not necessarily helping the situation either. It has definitely gave them a ton of anxiety. Aries, we're looking at an energy that is saying that is indicating that they are up at night, losing sleep over this situation, really, really wanting to figure out what the hell to do. It's obvious they have a lot of anxiety in their heart for you. 9 swords. So already I'm looking at a person who may idealize things really bad, or when I say really bad, they may idealize things to a fault. We're already looking at a dominance of sword energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And then we do have our Knight of Cups here, which is represented by the fish. This person can definitely be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but swimming upstream, swimming downstream, definitely Pisces energy for both of you, for some of you guys. All right. There is something that this person would like to do or a specific action that they want you to take. This is the King of Swords. They're trying to be very logical. All right. They're trying to be stone face, stone wall. Like, you know, maybe this is how you come off. And this is what they're trying to mirror back to you, but it's not working. It's causing them a bunch of anxiety because they're mistaking your stoicism, if that's the word. You being stoic, the act of being stoic and straight-laced and very logical, and it's hurtful to them with this Knight of Cups. They come to you as a Knight of Cups, and you come back to them as the Emperor that you are. This is your major arcana, okay? So they are trying to play a game and beat you at your own game, but this is how you are. And that tit-for-tat energy needs to heal. That's another thing. There is a one-upmanship energy here, and it needs to heal. Finally, we're going to look at another 9, and that 9 is 9 wands. They feel like the wounded warrior, okay? They feel very wounded, but at the same time, with that 9 of wands in this particular deck, we are talking about the sun. At the same time, they love you very much. They're very excited about this, and you light them up. You light their fire, okay? This individual now is revealing more swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but going into the first indication that they may have some fire in their chart. They may be a fellow Aries like yourself, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Leo is what the major arcana represents in this card, and that's that. So it seems like there's been a lot of bad blood between you guys. I'm just going to let you know. Let's get into the clarifiers. And okay, that fell all over the place. It just seems like there's a lot, obviously, that needs to be healed and released, as indicated from the message from Spirit. Okay. Um, I do like what I am seeing because they really want to take action so bad and charge in. But I believe this person is really caught up in how they're going to look, whether they're going to be accepted. There's something in your behavior that's making them feel as if, uh-oh, come on now. It's making them feel as if they're not accepted, if they're not loved. All right. They want to get you back. I really do feel this vindictiveness here, and that's not a good energy. But I'm not going to sit back. Let me get my arms off of the table so it could stop shaking so much. I'm going to try to stabilize this video. I'm just saying, though, at the same time, it is very obvious that you make them very, very happy, okay? Very, very happy. And the thing is that this individual is stuck. They can get mad all they want, but you make them happy and they can't run away from that. Your major arcanas here, or their major arcanas that represent what they're dealing with, is 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 major arcanas. 3 out of 5, I'm sorry. Hangman, Emperor, and the Sun. Let's get it. Clarify Hangman and 2 of Swords, abundance. Yes, they're not positive. They have to have a positive mindset. And this is what Spirit is making them go back to. They have a sacredcy, or a sacredcy mentality. They're interested. They want to talk. You may find that they put you on ice, and then when they go back up, they're going to go into an energy of talking, texting, calling you more. They're going to be a little bit more talkative, Aries, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. They're going to move into this Aries energy. I'm going to tell you like that. Mercury is also entering Aries in a couple of days on the 19th and one more day. In Aries, that's going to hit you in your first house. So your first house is going to be activated, and your second house. Venus is in Taurus right now. So, you know, that may be activating this individual, but you're going to see them coming back around. If you care, it's coming, okay? Then we have 9 swords in the heart. We got twin flames. So this is your polar opposite at the same time. And although you guys may feel like you don't see eye to eye, this is exactly who you need. This is the confirmation right there. Yin, yang, and balance. Union and duality. Complement and polar opposites. You may be the Aries, and they may be the softie, or whatever the adjective is, and the two of you make a beautiful whole. You should be whole when you attract, but 2 wholes just came together. However whatever analogy you want to use, okay? Clarify Emperor and King of Swords, not enough. Yes. So they felt that there was it was a very strong indication, and I did say that this Emperor did come off a certain way. Whatever and however you moved, it definitely made them lack confidence. When they couldn't reach you, they went into self-sabotage. They have ego issues. There was fear and frustrations here, and they felt like maybe you were too logical, and they were not getting what they needed. They gave you King of Cups, and you gave them they gave you Knight of Cups, and you gave them King of Swords back, okay? Clarify 9 Wands and or the Sun. And that you guys are polar opposite. You guys are polar opposite. But at the same time, this in the heart, this is your twin, and they're yours, okay? And that 9 of Wands is all about stability and security and performance, growth and endurance. And you light their fire, you light them up, okay? And this is why they're losing sleep. They're coming into their clarity that no matter how much they may not like the way you move, that you're for them, okay? And also, when we're looking at this Sun card, they stay in it. They stay in it. They go into their coping mechanisms, but they stay put. You know why? They stay in it because you light them up. This is the happiest card of the deck. That's the Sun. And they will be the wounded warrior for you because, believe it or not, all of this back and forth really grows them. It gets them out of all of that stuff on the inside that they're mirroring to you on the outside. And ultimately, Spirit is ultimately bringing it forward and saying it's time to release all of this hurt, tit for tat, and one-upmanship, okay? Let me check. All right, we're doing good. All right, let's go ahead and clear the deck. We're going to clear this. I'm going to leave Twin Flames out. We are only going to keep our major arcana. So this one leaves, and these remain, all right? And then we have Twin Flame, all right? So you check that out. Aries, this is what it is. And this person is not telling you that they've tried to walk away. They can't do it. You light them up. You light their fire. They tried to walk away. They can't do it, okay? Major arcana is always going to trump everything else. Your major arcana is definitely indicating right now that they are in hangman energy. They are trying to figure out what to do in this situation. But this isn't just, one. I always do that, guys. I'm sorry. This isn't just blocking out their energy or blocking out their emotions. This is hangman energy. They're being guided not to do anything and take action because there's things that they have to learn. They're being guided to sit still and figure this out the right way and not do what they've been doing, not simply mirror your energy back to you because they don't understand. And it puts them in their ego. And there's also a specific action that Spirit wants them to take because Emperor is here. This Emperor rules empires. It's time that this person really comes in, release the crap that no longer serves them, and really walk and embrace this twin flame relationship. You'll probably be surprised. And that is if you'll have them. All right? And our 9 wands, again, they are the wounded warrior, but they're going to be wounded. All of those wounds is getting them stronger to be a better twin flame. And this is a part of the twin flame journey. I mean, who are we kidding? It's just as simple as that, okay? This is a part of that journey. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, Aries. You are going to be coming up next month. Not even next month, soon. Because guess what? Your season will be starting very, very soon. And I will see you then. It's always a pleasure, Aries. And I hope it resonated. Drop it like it's hot in those comments. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.